Hello and welcome to my channel. Welcome to my first ever YouTube video. I thought I'd start this off with a bit of a get to know me / Aussie tries American candy as such. I made two really big orders with USA Foods and Joy's Delights, and I've got it all here in front of me, and I've got all the questions that I asked people to ask me on my Instagram, which I'll leave down below. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So the first thing I've got to try is Pop-Tarts. I actually have never had these before. They don't really seem that nice, but this is frosted s'mores. I did cook them, but I burnt them a little bit, so they're a tiny bit burnt, but it's fine. Not that bad, really sugary, which I don't like that much, but that's fine. We'll jump onto the questions. Oh my gosh, they've gone. So the first question is, how old am I? I am 22 years old, turned 22 in June. So I am a Gemini, which apparently we've got two personalities, but like that's totally fine because I probably do. I can't help that. My next question is, where am I from? So I'm from Melbourne in Victoria, Australia. If you don't know where that is, probably look it up. But yeah, so I'm 22 and I'm from Melbourne. The next question I have is, are you a morning or a night person? I'm definitely a morning person now. I used to be a night person. I don't really know what happened. I think getting up early for work kind of changed me into a morning person, which I don't really mind. I feel like it's very productive. I have a very productive day. I get lots done, and I don't feel like I'm wasting my day if I wake up at like 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, which is always nice. Next question is, what do I do for work? So I currently work in childcare, looking after little babies, which is really nice and rewarding. I've done that for 5 years. Prior to that, I worked at McDonald's, and that was for a couple of years. That honestly wasn't as bad as everyone says. Like, it's kind of fun. And before that, I worked at a cafe. Also between that, I worked for my dad concreting for about 6 months, which I probably don't look like I was a concreter because I didn't do anything. I just sat in the car and watched him and one of his workers work, which kind of lazy. So one of my most asked questions is, am I single? Yes, I am single. Don't have a boyfriend, not seeing anyone. I've been single my entire life. Like, I am as single as it gets. Yeah, I've never really found someone that I've clicked with that I dated. I don't know. I've just kind of always been an independent girl doing her own thing, which is no problem. I'm not sitting here having like a sad sob story saying like, I want a boyfriend, because honestly, I'm so happy being by myself. But yeah, especially I think in this lockdown, because I'm currently in stage 4 lockdown in Melbourne. So I'm currently like, oh, I wish I had a boyfriend, because like, I don't want to be by myself this whole time. But realistically, I don't want that. I think I just need the company of someone other than my mum and my brother, because you get on each other's nerves real freaking badly. But yeah, that's me. I'm single. So the next food I've got to try is red vines. I think it's just gonna taste like raspberry licorice, which is fine. I hate black licorice, so like that would have been an absolute turn off. But oh my god, that is so hard. Ew, it tastes like minty. It's like I've just brushed my teeth. I don't like that in food. No, thank you. Let's move on to questions. That was actually disgusting. 1 second, sorry. Gotta have to take water. So one of the questions is, are you a tidy or messy person? If you asked me this like 3 months ago, I would have told you I was the messiest human to walk this earth. Like, so freaking messy. I never cleaned my room, always had washing everywhere. My wardrobe was a mess. My makeup table was a mess. My car was always filthy. But then I got a new car at the start of the year and that like completely changed for my car. And then I think in this lockdown, I've literally just flipped a page and I am the cleanest person ever. I have the clean room all the time. My bed's always made. My wardrobe's clean. Washing gets put away straight away. I don't know what's happened, but yeah, it's like a flick of a switch and I'm like the cleanest person ever. So I think that's a positive. Are you on time or always late? I am always late when it comes to hanging out with my friends, dinner, anything like that, like always late. But when it comes to work and appointments, I'm like half an hour early. There is no in between. I'm either really early or really late. And I think my friends are used to it now. They always tell me a time and I'm like, see you half an hour later. Like, that's just how I am. It's annoying and I hate it, but I take a long time getting ready and I get sidetracked easy. So sorry, I'm going to be late most of the time. Another most asked question on my Instagram is, have I had a boob job? Are they real? All that kind of stuff. Yes, they are real. I have not had a boob job. I'm too poor to afford a boob job and I don't need a boob job because they're fine. I've also had questions saying, when am I getting a boob job? Well, if you actually saw my Instagram, you probably know that I don't need a boob job, nor will I ever get a boob job. Happy with the way mine are. If anything, I'd get a boob reduction. But yeah, that's that question. Another one, will you be starting OnlyFans? No, I'm never doing an OnlyFans. It's not me. No thing against the girls who do. Like, good on you, get that money, do what you do. It's just nothing that interests me. I'm not really, I don't know, I'd rather not do it, so I'm not going to do it. So one of the next things I've got to try is Butterfinger. I didn't know what this is. Crunchetti peanut butter. Let's see how this goes. So it looks like this. That's like eating straight peanut butter. Hated that. Another question is, did you like school? No. I loved school for the social side and seeing friends every day, all that kind of stuff, but I hated school. I dropped out in halfway through year 12. Yeah, and that's pretty much sums up my school life. I never went. I hated going. I used to always find reasons not to go. But yeah, I just didn't like school. It wasn't for me, but that's okay. School's not for everyone. Don't come at me. But yeah, I'm not saying you need to drop out of school either. Like, please don't think I'm saying that. I'm just saying school wasn't for me and that's how it went. Another question. Do you believe in ghosts? 100% I do. Like, you can't tell me they're not real. I think they are. That's my personal view on it. Don't try and tell me otherwise. What else? Do you consider yourself being a good cook? No. I can cook like a handful of things and then I'm like, I'm a master chef. Like, I'm so good. I could continue cooking. But I'm probably the worst cook ever. But that's fine because no one in my family is a good cook. A question I get asked a lot is, do I have siblings? Yes, I do. I have two. I have an older sister who is 27 and a younger brother who is 18. And then my sister lives not near me and I live with my mum, my dad and my brother. People have been asking me recently if I forgive easy. It depends on the situation and what I need to forgive them for. Like, some things I'm super forgiving on. Second chances are a big thing for me. But then there are times where I'm like, see ya. Like, that's me done. I'm not going to forgive you. And I don't know. I guess it really depends on what it actually is that I'm forgiving the person for. I can be forgiving though. So I guess I am. Do you have any piercings or tattoos? I have my ears pierced and my belly button pierced. I used to have my nose pierced, but that fell out. And I do have tattoos. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 9 tattoos. I've got one on my leg, one on my finger, one on this finger, one here, another one there, one on the back of this arm, 2 on my back, and one on my thigh / hip. Do you have children? No. No, I don't. I don't know how people think I'd have children. Do you have pets? Yes, I do. I have 2 dogs. They're both Rottweilers. One of them, Zara, is our family dog. And I have one, Marley, who is mine. She is 15 months old. So she's still a bit of a puppy. So the next thing I'm going to try is a baby Ruth. To me, it just looks like a Snickers. So we'll see how that goes. So... that tastes just like a Snickers. 10 out of 10. That was good. Another question is, do I speak any other language? No. I mean, I can count to like 10 or 20 in German. But that's it. I've never really learned a different language. I went to Mexico and I did not speak a word of Spanish. I just prayed that they'd speak English everywhere I went, which they did because I was with a host family and they could translate for me. So it kind of made it easier, but yeah, no, I do not know any other language. Have you had braces? No, I have not had braces. These are my natural teeth. They're not very nice. But yeah, they're my natural teeth. I have not had any braces at all. How are you feeling right now? Oh, deep, big, personal. If I was honest, I would say I have been struggling the last like week or two just with this lockdown and like not being able to see my friends, being stuck at home. I'm only allowed an hour's exercise, like all that kind of stuff. I think it starts to catch up on you really quickly. But I also think it's important to kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, acknowledge the fact that you're feeling like that and find ways to make yourself feel better, which for me is definitely doing workouts, going for walks, doing workouts in my backyard. That kind of stuff really helps me. Colouring in, I have been colouring in like a mad woman in this lockdown because there's nothing else for me to do and it's really therapeutic for me. But yeah, I think it's important to acknowledge when we're not feeling 100%. I've been meditating as well and I use the app Bloom. And I like to do a morning meditation every day. And I usually do one before I go to sleep as well. Just to help me because, yeah, I just don't want to get lost in my thoughts and feel really negative and heavy. So yeah, they're the few things that have been helping me recently. The next thing I have to try is 100 grand. It's Chewy Caramel Milk Chocolate. So let's see how that goes. I don't know why there's so much chocolate. Like, I must have been feeling like it, but... oh my god. Chocolate. Like, you know when Easter comes and you get that really gross Easter egg? That's what it tastes like. Probably not for me. Probably not. Another question is, how tall are you? I am, I think 172 or 173 centimeters. I don't know how much that is in foot. Go work it out if you want. But yeah, that is how tall I am. Have you ever won something? No. I am the most unluckiest person ever. I would enter competitions, never win. I can't even win $2 off a scratchy. Like, that's how unlucky I am. But it's fine, whatever. I can handle it. I'm a big girl. So the next thing I've got to try is sour Razes. Has lemon, cherry, lime, orange, and blue raspberry flavour. I don't know. Let's try the blue raspberry. I like sour food, but I hope this isn't really sour. Oh. Hope it doesn't make my mouth blue. That was a bit of a letdown. Wasn't really sour at all. But then it turns to gum. Probably gonna go, I'm just going to take that out. What did you want to be when you were younger? When I was younger, I wanted to be a cop. Specifically, I wanted to do criminal behaviour because I literally watched that much Criminal Minds that it became my obsession. But as I've gotten older, I still do love that, but just don't see myself doing that anymore, which is kind of sad because I really wanted to when I was younger. But that's okay. Plans change. We can't really help that. But yeah. What is one food you refuse to eat? Any type of seafood. Any at all. Like, do not come near me with seafood. The smell of it, anything like that, is absolutely disgusting to me. And I hate it a lot. So the next thing I have is a cow tail. It's an original caramel. I have no idea what this is going to be. It looks disgusting. Ew, look at, can you guys see that? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh, that was so gross. Yuck. Another question, what's one item you cannot live without? It's going to sound so typical if I say my phone, but probably my phone. Yeah. I don't really care about anything else. As long as I have my phone, it's fine. What else? Some of these I don't really want to answer. What phone do you have? I have the Apple 11 Pro Max, which I'm actually filming on right now. So my camera's dead, so I can't use that. But yeah, this is the iPhone 11 Pro Max. What's the most expensive item of clothing that you own? Definitely would be my Gucci belt. I was gonna say my shoes, but I think the belt's more expensive than the shoes. Either my Gucci belt or my Gucci shoes would be my most expensive things I own. I went through a phase of having to buy expensive things, and it always would be from Gucci. So I'm kind of glad that phase of my life's over before I went and spent even more money than I needed to. The next thing I've got is Fifth Avenue. Did I already... No, I haven't tried this yet. I've got doubles of stuff and it's really confusing. Crunchy peanut butter. Honestly, with the peanuts, why am I like this? Oh! I couldn't even eat it. It tastes just like that buttery finger one that we had at the start. No thank you. Oh, now it's just sitting on my table. Oops. What was the last thing you ate? That chocolate. What color shoes are you wearing? I'm wearing socks. I'm wearing bed socks. Sorry? What are you listening to right now? Absolutely nothing, because I'm filming this video, so I'm not listening to anything. Who was the last person you talked on the phone to? My friend Jessica. I spoke to her just before starting filming. So yeah, that's who I spoke to last. Let's show these. Mike and Ike Megamix. Okay, push here to open. Ah, they look so weird. They're just like jelly beans. Not bad. Not bad at all. hair color. Obviously brown. But after this lockdown, I am doing something super crazy, which is really unlike me because I do not let anyone touch my hair, cut my hair, nothing. Like, my hair is disgusting. It's really long. You can't really even see the bottom of it. But I hate people cutting my hair because they always do it wrong. But I am going to see a special hairdresser who is going to do a big change. So keep your eyes peeled on my Instagram to see what happens when this lockdown's over. I'll leave all of my Instagram down in the description, stuff like that for you. My eye color. My eyes are brown, if you can't see that. They do change color though in some lights. They can go like green as well, which is kind of cool. Another thing we've got is Hersheys peanuts and pretzels. Let's see how this one goes. It's like broken. Just tastes like salt. I don't know what Americans like. It just tasted gross. Do you have lip filler? Yes, I do. I've got my lips done by Mel at Facial Rejuve. She is incredible. I would not trust anyone else with my lips. Yeah, so I'll probably go see her once this lockdown's done and get them topped up again. And she also does my Botox, which is slowly starting to wear off because I did get it done just before this lockdown. And I think we're going to try something new, which is exciting. But yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that as well. I have filmed the lip filler and Botox process before, but I might do a whole dedicated video to it if that's something you want to see. So the last three things we're going to try these hot tamales, chewy cinnamon and cool mint flavored. I hate cinnamon so much, so I'm probably gonna hate these. They look gross. I don't think I want to even try it. I hate cinnamon so much. No. I don't know how people like cinnamon. Why do Americans have gross tasting stuff? Like, do you guys not know what flavor is? Oh, that was gross. Warhead's Chewy Tubes. I hope these are sour. A bit of a letdown if they're not. Mildly sour. Oops. So that is the end of this video. I hope that gives you a bit of an insight on me and the type of person I am. I have a lot of videos planned for the future, but obviously let's just get through a lockdown and then hopefully I can make some other videos for you, not just sit down videos. But yeah, if you just like, subscribe, I'll leave details of where I got all this food from down below and my Instagram link down below for you to follow. Bye.